Hey Amy, I just came back from the city hall. We're officially married.
Thanks, Daniel. I can't wait for our life together.
Same here, Amy. Although I should warn you that my sister will probably start to fuss again. If she sends you a message about our marriage, be sure to tell me immediately. I haven't told her about getting our marriage license yet.
Wait, you haven't told Sam yet?
I had planned to, but I just couldn't say it. No matter what I say, she's so against us being together. So my parents gave me the advice of just not telling her.
Oh, I had no idea. But what can I do to help out? I know that since I used to work at a hostess club, she doesn't really approve of me. But still, I can't change my past, and I really have no reason to just for approval.
I was aware that she has a bit of a brother complex since we were little, but I really didn't think it would evolve to this level. Anyways, we're just gonna have to take our time with this situation. I'll just have to explain and show her how much of a wonderful woman you are.
That's so sweet of you, Daniel.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start getting the house ready for the movers. I should have all our stuff ready for the new house by tomorrow.
You sneaky little wench. How dare you get married to my brother behind my back? Well, that was fast. Expected, but faster than I anticipated. Daniel just moved out of the house this morning. He just told me that the place he's moving to is a new house with you. You guys got married yesterday. You really thought that it was okay to hide something this important from your sister-in-law? We all agreed to hide from you because of the current reaction you're giving, Sam. Of course we wanted to tell you. Huh? So you're trying to say that it's my fault? Well, you won't approve of Daniel and I's relationship. Your brother tried so hard to have us get along, but you'd always flake out on any plans together or just flat out block me. That's why we gave up and just decided to get married. Don't give me that! All you want from my brother is his money anyways. He works for a really great company. That's why you wanted to marry him. Cancel the marriage and give me back my brother immediately. I've already explained to you multiple times, but I'm not after your brother's money. I fell in love with his personality, not his money. You probably said that to hundreds of other men. I'm not gonna be fooled by your little tricks. Look, if I was really after money like you think I am, I wouldn't have picked your brother. I've had customers who made a yearly wage over $1 million. Compared to that, Daniel's yearly wage doesn't really seem like much. Did you really just say that about my brother? You just disrespected my brother. I really can't trust you at all. My brother has to be fooled by you, which means it's my job to protect him. Sam, don't be ridiculous. My brother is who I look up to. He was always so nice and was always on my side since we were little. Even when I got bullied at school and didn't go anymore, he was the one who worried about me the most out of everyone. He told my bully to never go near me again. Oh my, what an amazing story. I can't help but love Daniel even more now. But now, my heroic brother is marrying a girl who looks just like my bully did. I can never accept that. Wait, what? Is that the reason why you don't like me? All because I look like a girl who used to bully you? Exactly! You guys look the same, so there's no way that you don't behave the same way. I bet you're the type to laugh at people like me, just like she did. You can't be thinking like that all the time. I used to dress all loud and whatnot when I worked back at the hostess club, but now I've settled down. My hair is back to a natural black color, so I just look like any other normal person. No reason to be so scared of me. I'm not the type to be mean to someone, especially you, Sam. You expect me to believe you? People who work at hostess clubs are just scum. You're just like all those horrible people. I don't care how you look now. There's no way I'm falling for that. Sam, you're being a bit harsh on people you don't know. You don't know what these people are going through to be working hard at night like they are. Huh. What about work like that is worth protecting? All they do is drink with a bunch of old dudes and be all loud. You don't understand how hard it is to be all cheerful and happy like that when any type of person, no matter how they are. Why would I even want to understand a job like that? What did you just say? I could understand and possibly approve of the job if it was due to something like family reasons, but that's not the case with you, isn't it? You had your parents pay for college while you work there, right? I hate people like you who live so carefree like that. Don't let the fact that my brother married you to get to your head. I'll be sure to make you guys break up. Even though we're married already, to be honest with you, we were also planning on having a wedding as well. Oh, what? There's no way I'm letting that happen. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that my brother is safe from you. I finally managed to do it. I canceled tomorrow's wedding. Wait, canceled? Must feel bad, huh? The wedding between you and Daniel is all gone. There's no way I would have allowed you guys to show your love to others. Hang on a minute, Sam. Are you really telling the truth about the cancellation? You contacted the people at the venue? Yeah, that's right. I called them just now. I told them that you guys are gonna get a divorce, so I asked them to cancel the wedding. They were asking for ID confirmation, but I managed to get my way. Yelling at the staff for 2 hours straight, managed to get it happening. You have to be kidding me. Marriage licenses at the end of the day are just paper. You can easily change that into divorce papers without people knowing. Weddings are a different issue though. I just had to prevent you guys from officially becoming husband and wife in front of people. So you did all of that just so that other people can't see us happily together? I never thought you were the type to do something that stupid. What are you talking about? You're the one who hid the fact that you guys got married, which is why I get the right to do that. You can't complain about this because it's only fair. Huh? I bet you were so relaxed. You guys officially got married, so you thought I wouldn't do much. You let your guard down, and now I managed to cancel your wedding the day before it was supposed to happen. I win. I don't think this is really a competition. I won't say anything negative, so I need you to call the wedding venue staff and tell them you need to retract the cancellation request. Why would I do that? The wedding you were so excited for is canceled. Get over it. A shame too. You had such a nice wedding planned out too. Your very expensive wedding is canceled. Next is your marriage. Women like you need to stay away from my brother. You don't have any fancy weddings to look forward to anymore. Oh no, I was just confused because we had the wedding last week. What? I'm so glad we had the wedding prior to all this, or else this would have been a huge issue. Wait, what are you talking about? You guys had the wedding last week? I didn't hear anything about a change of schedules.
That's because I didn't tell you about it. That's why you don't know, Sam.
What? Hang on. Daniel?
I was watching the entire thing happening the entire time. Goodness, you really went way too far on this one.
What is going on? Why didn't you invite me to the wedding? I'm your sister. I have never heard of somebody not inviting their adorable little sister to a wedding.
You have some nerve to be saying all of that when you've been so against our marriage. You should think about what you've been doing.
What?
We have no reason to invite someone who doesn't approve of our marriage to the wedding, which is why I decided to get you off the guest list. Our parents gave the suggestion of changing the wedding date. That's how we secretly had the wedding.
This can't be happening! So Mom and Dad know everything? They knew that I was excluded from the wedding? You all had fun at the wedding without me?
Yeah, the wedding was so much fun. Amy looked so beautiful in her dress, and all our friends and family were so happy for us. It was a wonderful ceremony.
I can't believe this. My own brother would hide something like this. You purposely kept this a secret and excluded me. How could you do something like this, so mean to me, Daniel?
Who are you to say that? You're the one who tried to cancel my wedding. You acted out on your own thoughts without even getting to know Amy. You have no right to complain.
All right, I canceled a wedding. But if I didn't cancel your wedding, then whose wedding did I cancel?
How should I know? But you sure did mess up with canceling a wedding that's about $7,000.
What should I do? They have to be super rich in order to afford something as extravagant as that. What if it's a super elite couple? What have I done?
You better call the venue staff immediately and fix the problem before it gets worse. After that, you and I are going to have a talk as well. I'll have you make sure to think over your actions from here on out.
What? You aren't thinking of cutting all ties with me or anything, right?
No, that's exactly what I planned to do. I didn't expect you to be the type of person to do something like this, Sam. I had tried so hard to get you to get along with Amy, who has also been so patient with you, but I'm so tired of this. I don't need to be connected with someone as bitter as you are.
Hang on. I did it all for you, though. A former hostess isn't someone worthy of marrying someone like you. There are way better options for you out there. That's why I did this. Try to understand how I feel.
I don't even want to. So what if she used to work at a hostess club? She worked hard and that effort paid off. She has her own store now. All that hard work for her dream to come true. To be able to marry a girl like that makes me the luckiest guy ever.
Wait, a store? She owns her own hostess club now?
Her dream since she was little, to own a flower shop. She studied anthology and business when she was in college. After she graduated, she worked as a hostess to save up money to open her own shop. While she was working, she learned more about business and gained future customers. And because of that, managed to be a huge success after opening her store. Amy is such an amazing woman.
What? That's why she was a hostess?
She had planned it all out just for her goals of opening a flower shop. Making flowers for events and such has got her so many customers. She makes the most elegant-looking floral arrangements, all while having a fair price for them.
She had all that planned out while working.
Of course, she had to study how to be a good hostess as well. She managed to become one of the top 3 earners of the club. I only have respect for her.
What?
She finally achieved her dreams, and I want to continue to support her as her husband. So do me a favor and don't show your face near us again. You're only in the way of our happiness, Sam.
Huh?
Goodbye. The last time we'll talk is when we meet back home. After that, you better leave us alone.
Please help, Amy. Let me borrow some money. The wedding venue is making me pay back the $7,000 they lost. Wait, what is going on? The wedding venue? As in the place you canceled a wedding at? Yes! They just called me just now. When I canceled the wedding, they took the money for the cancellation. What? This isn't my fault. I didn't know anything. You guys got married without telling me. So I thought I would take the money that would be refunded from canceling. I heard you were paying for half of the wedding, so I took and spent all the money. You used it all? Hang on. Let's calm down and think this out. You managed to drop a cancellation of the wedding, right? Yeah, I called them and apologized for my mistake and for them not to cancel the wedding for tomorrow. They switched over to the person in charge and found out that I was the one who yelled at their employees for 2 hours. He said that my actions can't be forgiven easily. Oh my. The person who canceled the wedding was a new employee who joined this month. They got so scared after my phone call, they apparently started crying. They were supposed to confirm my identity, but I didn't, and just accepted the refund information. Which is what you just casually accepted. And to add to that, you thought it was my money, so you used it all up without a second thought. Yes, after that, the people at the venue figured out I wasn't the future spouse of tomorrow's wedding. The wedding will go on without any issues, but because I caused so many problems for everybody, I'm doomed. They told me that they'll file a police report on me if I don't give them back the money soon. Even if the staff at the wedding venue was at fault, they are still a newbie. You harassed that newbie as well, so I guess that person isn't at fault. It's all your fault, Sam. You don't have to tell me that. That's why I'm asking for your help. Let me borrow the money. I need to pay them back. I'll approve of your marriage if you do. I refuse. That is your own problem. I'll forever be in your debt. If you help me out, I will be the best sister-in-law for you. I don't need or want any of that from you. With that being said, I refuse to help. What? Then what am I supposed to do? How am I gonna give back that much money? How about working at the Hostess Club? I'm sure you could pay that back within a few months. I could have gotten it within 1 month. Hostess clubs pay that much? Depends on your effort. I can't afford to be picky. I'll go into working within the nightlife for now. So tell me what store you worked at. My store? Yeah, I've never done this before. I don't want to work at some shady club. That doesn't mean I know which ones are safe and which ones aren't though. I'm sure I could trust the store that somebody I know worked at. That makes sense, but it'd be impossible for you to get in. People at your level won't be accepted. What do you mean, people at your level? They're picky about things like that? Well, yeah, depending on a store. The customers vary. They're pretty harsh when it comes to things like that. Girls get ranked by their face, body, clothes, and personality at these places. Girls who had the highest scores were accepted to work at the place I did. So you're saying that because I'm below you, I won't get accepted? I can refer you, but it'd be a waste of time. The manager is very strict when it comes to girls. I've seen him drop an interview after 2 seconds. In just 2 seconds? I'll refer you to the store, but whatever happens next is completely out of my reach. To avoid getting in trouble with the police, you better work hard, okay? Sam really did try to apply to the club I worked at with my referral, but that ended tragically. The interview ended at a new record speed of less than 1 second. Apparently, she was given a chance at an interview because of me, but she ended up arriving late. After that, Sam saved a lot of money from lots of different jobs, to which she eventually was able to pay back the money she owed. Apparently, she had so many additional fees to pay back for the mess she's made, and that the total amount she had to pay back rounded up to $10,000. Daniel really did end up cutting all ties with Sam, and her parents had kicked her out of the house as well. She's been working hard as a hostess for a while now, but due to her poor skills and foul attitude, she has been fired from multiple occasions.
Lillian, today is finally our wedding day. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so glad I met you. I'm leaving now, are you ready?
Good morning, Frank. I've been really looking forward to today too. I'm leaving in about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah? Great. The weather's beautiful and it's a great day for photos.
I'm a sunny girl, you know. We're planning to have it outside, so it's great that the weather's nice.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, actually, I've been checking the weather forecast on a daily basis, and it's like I'm excited one day, worried the next.
Oh yeah?
By the way, did you talk to Fiona today?
Why? What's up with Fiona? She came back to the house last night. She did say she was looking forward to the wedding.
Well, we talked about it before, right? Fiona said she doesn't like me. She's not very nice when she talks to me. She even told me that she didn't want to go to the wedding. And yet the other night when we were having dinner at your parents' house, she said, I think I will go to the wedding. I can't get it out of my head the way she looked at me and smirked. I hope she's not up to something.
Why? What can Fiona do? Besides, she's my sister. Of course she wants us to be happy. She's always been close to me. It's not that she doesn't like you. It's that she feels like I'm being taken away from her. I'm sure she'll come to like you too. After all, you're the one I love.
You're right. I'm putting too much into it. I'm sorry for downing your sister, Frank. Just forget what I said.
Don't worry about it. I know this is just a once-in-a-lifetime event for you, and I know you are anxious about it.
Thanks. I'm ready, so I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, take care. I'll see you later.
Surprise! It went off as planned. I would never approve of you getting married to my brother. I didn't even want to come to the wedding. You don't even look good in a wedding dress. I don't know why he wanted an ugly plain girl like you. Now that I pushed you into the pool, I feel a little better. I didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault for choosing a place with a pool in the first place. And what's with the fancy pool spectacle anyway? I made it clear all along that I didn't want you two to get married. Now you see what happens when you don't listen to me. You're so lame, almost drowning in that shallow of water. Seeing the desperation in your face made you even uglier. Oh my god, I'll probably dream about it tonight. But I don't think there could have been a better surprise. The bride falling into the pool? It was the best gift, wasn't it? It fits you, the one who took my brother away from me. Well, my work is done here, and it looks like it's going to be a while before the reception continues. I'm out of here.
I didn't expect Fiona to push you into the pool. It turned out to be a nice surprise. Everyone was laughing so hard. You're too old to drown in such a shallow pool. Oh, that was hilarious. A wedding with laughter, that's what I'm talking about. The dress change, everyone know what's going on. I told them it would take a little time. It's okay if you're a little late, but come back as soon as you can. Lillian, you're taking too long. We can't keep everyone waiting any longer. We've already finished playing the profile video. Everyone's getting tired of waiting. Are you sulking? She did that as a surprise for us, you know. There's no need to be so angry. She even timed it to coincide with your changing. It was time to change anyway, so why not? The place is starting to get a little restless. You don't want to worry everyone just because you fell into the pool. Even the people at the ceremony are worried. How much longer is this going to take? I know you're looking at your cell phone. Anyway, get back to me as soon as you can.
The ceremony is cancelled. I've notified the ceremony staff. I think they're going to start making announcements now.
What? I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't need to tell you. Just get a divorce.
Huh? Divorce? We just got married. You were looking forward to today's wedding too. And now you're divorcing me just because my sister pushed you into a swimming pool? Come on, just get out here. Let's continue with the wedding, I'm begging you. Lillian?
It's over, the wedding party and you siblings. Tell your sister so too.
Lillian, what do you mean it's over? Don't go talking crazy. I've been trying to reach you every day. Why don't you answer your phone? Please call me or send me a text. Just get back to me. I can't believe you actually called off the wedding. Why are you so angry? It was my relative who did it. You could have just laughed and forgiven her.
Laugh and forgive? Are you an idiot?
Just when I think you finally answer me. What's with the idiot? Divorce, you're kidding, right? Besides, I've been trying to get a hold of you this whole time. Why didn't you answer me? I didn't want to cancel the wedding. I didn't know how to explain to everyone what happened after that. It was so hard. And because you cancelled the reception halfway through, I had to return the wedding gifts to everyone. Thanks to that, we had to pay the entire $40,000 for the wedding. What are you going to do about it? If you insist on a divorce, then you should pay all the expenses. You don't want to do that, do you? So stop talking about divorce.
What's that? Still no word from the lawyer?
Huh?
I don't care what happens. We're getting a divorce. Of course, you'll pay me compensation and you'll pay for the whole wedding, right?
What? Lawyer? Why are you being so dramatic?
Dramatic? I almost died, remember? How can you say that?
Almost died? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're overreacting.
I'm saying I want a divorce because you're like that.
Like what?
You can say that because you don't know what I went through after that.
What? What do you mean? I know that my sister pushed you into the pool because I saw it too. I also know that you almost drowned and the staff rushed to your rescue. I didn't think anyone could drown in such a shallow pool. I couldn't help laughing though. Ah, are you mad because I laughed? You can't divorce me over something like that.
Of course I'm mad that you laughed. It's not that you laughed, but you and Fiona were laughing together. How can you laugh when your wife is dying? I really can't believe it.
So you're overreacting when you say you were dying, aren't you?
Since you don't seem to know anything, let me tell you about what I went through.
What?
First of all, you've never worn one, so you wouldn't understand. But a wedding dress is very heavy. The dress I wore weighed over 20 pounds.
No way, that much?
I wouldn't lie about something like that. On top of that, I was wearing shoes with heels I don't normally wear. I couldn't even walk properly. Suddenly, I was pushed into the pool. There was nothing I could do. The next thing I knew, I was in a hospital bed. Do you know what that means?
What?
If you don't know, I'll tell you. I was unconscious. The doctors told me that if they had gotten to me a little later, I probably wouldn't have made it.
What? No way.
What I'm telling you is true. How can you say I'm exaggerating?
I had no idea it was so bad. But what can I say?
You know, on the day of the wedding, they suddenly cancelled it. Don't you think it's strange that my mother was the one calling? Normally, I would have done it.
I guess that's because you were really angry.
Well, I was angry. Even if I was angry, it had nothing to do with the people who attended the event. I apologized sincerely. I was in a life and death situation at that time.
But then come on, I got a text from you saying you wanted a divorce. Could it be that message?
It was my mother.
Seriously?
Of course, I feel the same way as my mother. But that's how my mother felt when she told you at that time that you should divorce me. You and Fiona's behavior angered my mother that much. I hadn't even regained consciousness yet at that time. So my mother had no choice but to call you on my cell phone, okay?
Oh no. Lillian, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll take care of the money for the wedding. So give me another chance.
It's not just the wedding that you're paying for though.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm still in the hospital. Of course, you're going to pay for my hospital bills. And my dress got ripped when they were trying to rescue me. The rental company wants $5,000 to pay for it. I'm also filing attempted murder charges against Fiona.
Oh, come on, you're kidding. You don't have to go that far. Attempted murder? You're making too much of a big deal of this.
Excuse me? Did you hear what I said? I told you I almost lost my life. What the hell is it if it's not attempted murder?
Well,
I will never forgive you or Fiona. I lost my memory halfway through, but I'll never forget the look on your faces when you and Fiona were laughing.
I'm so sorry. It was our fault. I had no idea what had happened.
If you could just say you're sorry, there would be no need for the police. So then, you can talk to my lawyer. Be sure to pay up.
I don't have that kind of money. Please forgive me. How did this happen? I was against divorce, but the lawyer just went ahead and did it. I just don't agree.
You don't have to agree. We're already divorced.
I could understand if it were just me, but why are you demanding compensation from Fiona too? She's my sister, so she has nothing to do with the divorce.
I didn't think you were that stupid. Well, if nothing to do with it means she's the reason for all of this. Besides, aside from the divorce, she pushed me into the pool. That girl almost killed me, so I think it's my right to demand compensation. Besides, I asked you about all this on the wedding day, didn't I? I told you that I was worried that she didn't like me and that she was up to something. And you said you're overthinking this, she's my sister. And then you tell me not to ask for compensation? Don't push your luck.
I'm not pushing anything.
I knew she didn't like me. And I at least can imagine a little how it would feel to have the brother you love taken away from you. So that's when you told me you would keep an eye on her for me. If you had at least got angry at your sister who pushed me in the pool, or had at least rushed to the hospital right away, I don't think I would have asked for a divorce or compensation either. But you and that little girl laughing at me. Your wife is hanging on for her life. You didn't even go to the hospital. How can you forgive someone like that? Rather than a pool, the two of you should fall deep into hell. I will never forgive you.
Oh, come on now. I admit I was wrong. I guess I didn't think it through enough. I never thought anything like that would happen to you. I'm pathetic, but I just wasn't thinking. Please, I'll change. Give me a chance to rebuild our relationship. I'll give Fiona a good talking to.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about? There's no way we can rebuild this now, is there? It's too late to apologize.
Come on.
Now you can deal with the lawyer. Goodbye.
Lillian, how are you? I've wanted to see you for a long time. But I thought I had no right to contact you until I finished paying off the debt I created when I paid you. So I've been working hard to save money and pay off my debt. And now that I'm finally done paying it back, I thought I could start over with you again. I heard you are getting remarried. And I heard the wedding is today. That's why my friend told me to give up. You really love me too, don't you, Lillian? Don't remarry another man just because you're lonely. Let's be together again. I'm coming to pick you up now, so wait for me. Lillian, wasn't the wedding at the K Hotel at 11:30 today? That's what I heard from Terry, so I just popped in. Someone totally different was having a wedding. The hotel security guards threw me out, and I didn't know what was going on. What on earth happened?
I can't believe you actually went to the wedding. Why now of all times? I really can't believe it.
Lillian, finally you answered. I mean, Lillian, aren't you in the middle of a wedding right now? Wasn't it at the K Hotel? Maybe you couldn't forget about me, and so you cancelled the wedding?
Don't be silly. The wedding was yesterday.
What? Oh, no way, really? Oh man, that Terry guy, he gave me the wrong information.
No, he didn't.
Huh? What do you mean?
Terry contacted me a while ago. He said you've been sniffing around about me and that you wanted to start over. He told you about the wedding, hoping you would give up on me. After you told him you were going to crash the wedding, he was kind enough to purposefully give you the wrong info about the hotel, time, and date.
Oh, come on. Why is he taking your side?
On the contrary, why would he take your side? You've got a pretty bad reputation around them now. Maybe you haven't noticed?
Yes, I thought everyone was cold, but I didn't think it was that bad. Lillian, don't abandon me. I beg you, please try again with me. I still love you, Lillian.
No thanks. I don't even want to see your face again. I never expected to hear from you. So I just kept my contact info as it was. But even just a text message from you is unbearable, so I'm blocking you.
Oh no.
Goodbye. Frank crashed a stranger's wedding. For causing the commotion to their wedding, he was charged $40,000 in damages. It took him 3 years to finally pay it off. So now he's gone into debt again. And it's for a really stupid reason. Oh, and also, Terry told me about Frank and his sister. She pushed me into the pool in my wedding dress at the wedding. It probably got around to all the people who were attending. Everyone close to her has since disappeared. Her parents even blamed her, saying she ruined her brother's marriage. Fiona tried to brush it off, saying that it was okay because she had her favorite brother. But the fact still remains that she's the reason her brother's marriage was destroyed. In spite of that, she refused to pay any compensation, saying, "I will never pay compensation to that kind of woman." So Frank even had to pay the compensation for his sister. He finally became fed up with her and started to become cold towards her. In the end, she was really left all alone. It seems that she is unemployed and just stays at home. She brought all this on herself for what she did. I feel better now that they got what they had coming to them for what they did to me. My current husband is always considerate to me. He takes good care of me and I am really happy now. It turned out to be a good thing that all that happened and I was able to divorce Frank.